Hello, everybody on Twitch. Greybeard Sim Racer here. How's everybody doing tonight? We are up here live for the first time. A couple things here I want to talk about. We're really new on the Twitch thing here, and I love it. And I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good time. A couple things. I've wanted to do this for a bit and explain to everyone what is going on here. Uh, my kind of plan for Greybeard Sim Racer. Uh, if maybe at some point, if people want to haven't figured out what Greybeard Sim Racer is all about, here is the dealio. I'm an older guy, 55 years old. Did some real life racing, and have struggled a bit on sim racing, but I really want to get good at this. So I've got some goals for this channel. The first of which is we're going to have a ton of fun. That is my number one goal for the channel. Number two is I want to get really good at sim racing. I don't like to do a whole lot of things without really trying to get very good at it. At the moment, I am very not good at it. My iRating on both road and sports cars is under 600. We're gonna bump that up. I do have a C safety rating, and that's from my original really deep dive into this. Got me up to a C safety rating, which of course people who do this for a while realize that the safety rating doesn't really have a whole lot to do with being fast. It's more about staying out of trouble. And I was able to get up to a C class license so I could do the endurance races with my team, the Thursday Night Sim Racing League. So we are up here live on the stream. I've got the chat up. I don't have a way yet to have the chat going while I'm driving. That's my next step. I got to figure that part out. I think I know what I need to do. So that's one of the things there. And the second goal for my sim racing is I'm going to be going back to real life, real world, in real life or real world racing here, hopefully in the next 12 months or so. And I'm going to use the sim as a tool to learn tracks, relearn tracks, get some muscle memory in. I have to cough first. So we'll be using the sim for that, and we'll be documenting that journey as well. So there are many opportunities for me to do streams, and I don't know how much I'll be streaming, at least once a week, probably a lot more. But there's going to be a couple of kind of things that I'm going to do for this. I'm going to be doing obviously some official races. That's how I'm going to continue to improve and measure my progress there, trying to get that I rating up. And there's a lot of people who are going after 5K, and why shouldn't I be one of those people as well? So we're going to go through that process. Everything we're going to do is really kind of cool, and it's going to give me the opportunity for plenty of content. I am going to drive every track and every race on every track and every car. Not every track and car combination, but I'm going to try every track and every car in all of iRacing. So right now, that's 304 tracks and cars. It's about 150 tracks and 154 cars. Or is it the other way around? Anyway, one's 150, one's 154. That's 304 total Twitch streams. And that's going to be a whole ton of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. That's what we're doing tonight. It's going to be the first one of these. And what's really cool is I'm going to try to give away a $15 iRacing gift card every time I do one of these streams. So how you get them is comment in the chat. And you could comment in the chat here, or you could put a comment on it on this when I put it on YouTube. So that's going to be one of the things we're going to do here as well as we get going here. So that is the plan for this. So that's kind of the idea of what we're going to do on Greybeard Sim Racer. We're going to have a ton of fun doing it. We're going to do some informational stuff as well. We'll try out some product. We'll review some stuff. It's not just going to be iRacing, although it'll be mostly iRacing because that's the platform I use the most. But we'll also look at a bunch of other stuff as well. And the other thing that's part of Greybeard Sim Racer, although on this podcast I'm probably not going to go by Greybeard Sim Racer, And that is going to be, and I'm really excited about this, folks. We are getting ready to debut here in a couple of weeks. I think on August 18th. And I don't know if my show will go up the 18th or very shortly thereafter. But the Inside Sim Racing YouTube channel is coming back. I'm so excited. I'm going to be part of their team, and we are going to do the Inside Sim Racing podcast. Our first guest is going to be the Inside Sim Racing, the guy in charge, the Grand Poobah. Darren Ganji is my first guest. Got some other cool guests as well. Cannot wait for that. So that's all kind of part of the new sim racing content that we're going to do. And, of course, some of this content's going to end up on the Racing Network. Oh, I've got my black lab here with me, which you can't see, but that's how that is going to work. All right, so that's the plan for this. That's the plan for the Greybeard Sim Racing Twitch channel. And I just want to put a little intro out there to explain to people what we're doing. So that is that. Now, let's get into tonight's stream and what we're going to do tonight. Tonight we're going to do the first of 304. So this is number 1 of 304 in our Hi Shelby. Yes, Shelby is named after Carol Shelby. Stream number 1 of 304, and this is going to be a new track for me. So I'm learning this track because it is the track for the iRacing official Formula Vee series that I'm going to be doing. So just to give you an idea what the deal is for I'm calling it the iRacing World Tour. I'm going to do a session for every track and every car on iRacing. How am I going to pick the tracks and cars? It'll be a combination of things. If I'm doing a race in a particular week on a particular track that or car that I have never done before, then I will maybe choose that as what we're going to do this week. The other option is going to be I may choose to do something along the lines of a particular track that is on a real-world race this weekend. So let's say Formula One is going to be at Silverstone, making this up. I might choose to run either the Formula One car or a Formula One car, or I may choose to run Silverstone as my track for the week. So I'll just kind of make the combinations that way. Another way to possibly choose the track I'm going to do or the car I'm going to do for a particular week is I might run a poll. You can pop on. I'm going to have a Discord channel. It's not ready yet, but I'm going to have a Discord channel. You'll be able to jump in there. I believe the Discord channel is going to be Greybeard Sim Racer. I will verify that and get that as well. So there'll be opportunities for people to suggest which track they want to do, and then at some point when the Discord channel is up, I am going to invite a handful of the Discord and users, as well as however else you may find me, to join me on these live streams. I'll schedule them so that you can actually plan around it, and it is going to be very, very cool. So that is the plan. We're going to do 300, at least 304 of these. I'm going to guess if I do one a week, that is 52 in a week. That's almost 6 years worth of content. My suspicion is that over the next 6 years, iRacing is going to add more cars and tracks, so this may never end, people. Anyway, we're going to have a good time doing it, and there's going to be a lot of cars I've never driven, a lot of types of tracks I've never driven on. I've never really done anything on iRacing on dirt or in real life on dirt, so that will be kind of cool to see the comedy value of this, and it's going to be a ton of fun. So, all right, we're going to get started here with the first race. The first race we're going to do this weekend is going to be at Circuito de Navarra. This is in Los Arcos, Navarra, Spain. And let's see, a little track data about this particular circuit. It's 1.66 miles. I'm doing the medium length circuit. So this circuit, there's 3 versions, I think. The full length, the medium, and the short. The circuit that they're using for this particular iRacing week on the official series is the medium length circuit. So it's 1.66 miles, 8 turns, 18 pit stalls. Nobody really cares so much about that in this particular series. Today we'll be doing it on dry. And of course, the track is the legendary Formula Vee. You will find that I will do many of these in Formula Vee, and I'll probably open it up for different cars as well. We'll probably put the Formula Fords and the Formula V's in here together so that we can get some more different cars and do a little multi-class here in the Formula world, and that could be entertaining as well. Have a good time here, folks. If you're on the live stream, I will try to dip into the live stream like after I crash or something just to see if there's any questions. Certainly engage me in the live stream as much as possible, and by the next time I do this, I will have some way to have the live stream up here while I am racing. Other thing is, I've got a couple different cameras that I can use here. I've got this angle here, and I will take down my notes here so no one has to see my notes on this camera. And then I also have a track full, which is kind of cool that we could possibly do this way. Camera 3, you'll have the over-the-shoulder shot, or live, this is the camera full shot. Here is my over-the-shoulder. I am right here, folks. This will be a cool angle. I'll do a little bit in each one, and then this is my main shot here, and you'll see the racing down there. So I think, though, that this camera angle and this camera angle will be the ones that you see the most. So anyway, cool. I think let's start with this one. Let's go with this camera angle here. All right, folks, let's get going here. First time here. All right, and we'll do probably a good half-hour session here. And I don't have the Trophy AI on right now, but I am working with that as well. This race of sim is, of course, this session, of course, brought to you by SimMotion, SimMotion.com, one of my partners here, and there are opportunities to watch from them. They are a good partner, and if you need to get any sim racing gear, I would check out SimMotion.com for all of that. All right, let's put this thing together here. Let's see how entertaining this is. And let's see if I can turn down the spotter just a little bit. Keep below the speed limit. I've got my speed limiter on. That should come off. There we go. Never been on this racetrack. I don't know where it goes, how it gets to wherever it is. I stay on the inside of the line until I get to the blue cone here. And I'm going to just slow down here. We're going to take a couple of slow laps until I figure out what the direction is for this track. Yep. And we'll work. Oh, that's a tight hairpin. Not quite a hairpin, but that is really tight here. We'll see what the situation is here. Again, never been on this racetrack, so I don't know the layout. Okay, looks like the cones are telling me to go in this direction. Again, this is the medium version of this particular racetrack, so it looks like I'm going to head down here to a left-hander. We'll pop down here. Ooh, that's a very tight left-hander. Oh, yep. If you've raced here on Circuito de Navarra, please feel free to give me some tips at any point in time. Again, we're going to just go kind of slow here until I kind of get my feel for this particular track. I'm going to guess there's a left-handed turn here. Oh, yep. Oh, all right. That's an interesting little track, 1.6 miles. And we are now down the long pit straight here. Greybeard Sim Racer, having ourselves a good time. Jump on in the chat. Let me know what the dealio is, where you're from, what do you like to race. If you raced in real life, all of that info is cool to me. I guess that's a flat-out turn, I'm going to guess. Now, here is that tight down here. Oh, no, that's not quite as tight, but then here is the tight turn here. All right, so there is a short little slight bend to the left, followed by the really tight corner here. Put a little more speed, shift up to fourth. Let's see if this is a flat-out turn. Yep, that's flat-out. No problem there. And then we'll come. There's a little bit of a bump here when you transition. Yeah, you see that little bump there was your transition. And then we're going to slow down here, dip down to third. track out. Okay, I can go all the way out there. That's nice. I also need to figure out track limits here. And I think this is right back onto the front straight. All right. Catching on here a little bit. I don't even know what a fast lap is here, what I'm shooting for, folks. If you know what a good lap is here, let me know. If you're not familiar with Formula Vee, this is based on a 1200cc Volkswagen motor. And it is a car that's been around for decades. That's kind of flat out, that little right-hander. And then it's a hard on the brakes for this come in. Oh, that's also okay. So that first bend is flat out. The second bend, that's probably a little slower. We're going to have to figure that section out. So the way this car works is you shift at 84 miles per hour, which is about 134, 38 kilometers per hour. I have to get that in my brain here. Come in. It didn't quite hit the apex there. We'll get that a little bit better. It's only my second lap here. Going to come way out wide here. Going to aim out this way. Use more of the race hack. Oh, I probably don't need to go to second gear there. Almost never go to second gear in this car. No need to. Usually third is there, but there are some hairpins where you would choose to do that. But I would say 98% of the corners in iRacing, in the racing world, are just third and fourth here. All right, so this should be flat out. And there's going to be another corner here. Yep. Oh, that is. Oh, but see, I can't be that flat, I don't think. All right, let me just check the chat real quick before I get back going. Let's see if there's anybody who's jumped in the chat to say anything. Hey, Jerry Reynoso. I know Jerry. Hey, man, how you doing here? And thank you for being in the chat. I'll leave that up for just a second. I think maybe I can move this over. Look at this. I'm going to try to get that out of the way because that's out of my field of view. What's up, Jerry? I actually work with Jerry. Great guy. Dodgers fan. I won't take that against him. Go Cubs. This is a really tight corner here. Come in, pop that apex, come out nice and wide there. Okay, so I can't go that wide without getting track limits on that side. So, Jerry, what we're doing here is we're learning a new racetrack here the first time. This is Circuito Navarra in Spain. So the track I'm going to be racing on this weekend, so that's why I'm learning this track. I don't know, Jerry, how much you know about iRacing. There's 304 racetracks. This is the first of 304 live streams I'm going to do because we're going to live stream every track combination, every track and every car at least once here. Flat out right-hander. Turns out this could be flat out, but if I hit this flat out, I'm going to miss this tight corner here. So I got to lift just before getting to that, I believe. Learning this track with me, Jer. All right, I'm told by my crew chief that Sector 1 time is okay. That's good. This is one of those tracks not very technical. Once I learn the layout, never been on this track before, so part of my issues here, hard on the brakes. Slow down. I missed that one just a bit. Got to brake a little sooner there. So as soon as I hit 84 miles per hour, if I get there, I would upshift, but I'm not going to get there here. I'm going to come out here and then... Don't know if I got to dip to second there. Pop into high gear here. Probably should have done a quick check to see what a good lap is here. That's going to be a new goal here. Oh, see, I missed that completely, but that's okay. At least I didn't spin it. Tap in here, bring myself up back on the gas. Too wide. Well, there's my crew chief telling me, oh, and I've gone too wide again there. This is definitely a rhythm track. If you lose your rhythm on the first bit, you will definitely have an opportunity to miss a track limit, and then you might miss it again on the next corner, which is exactly what I did there. All on me. I think we brake right at the start of that, come down low, come in here, pop that, and then that might be a second gear corner. So we'll have to ask the people in chats here, do they want me to watch a YouTube video to kind of get a little idea how a track works, or do they want me to just learn these tracks completely blind without doing anything beforehand? Either way could be entertaining. All right, so we're going to set up nice and wide here. Pop onto the inside here. Come out here. Oh, let's see what is. Let me find another straightaway. I'll take a look at your questions, Jerry. Oh, there we go. Yep, there you hit the track limits there. Yeah. Track limits, pay attention. I hear you. Gonna need a rig tour on stream soon. Looks like you put some serious. I did put some serious time in. We talked about this at work today. Oh, thank you, Jer. Appreciate that. Yeah, this rig, I'll talk about it just for a second. I went out, and this is a replica, a wooden replica of one of the best aluminum extrusion sim rigs on the market today. And the company that builds the aluminum rig actually puts their specs millimeter for millimeter on their instruction sheets. So what I did was I even went out and bought a millimeter tape measure. And so this is a wood replica of a top-of-the-line 160 millimeter profile aluminum extruded rig. And I'm doing actually a full video on the build. It will be on our YouTube channel, The Racing Network. If you check that out on YouTube, that'll be going up in the next couple of weeks. Still finishing that one up. And but yeah, maybe we'll do a live stream tour as well. All right, well, I didn't screw up the track limits that time. I did not do that corner well, and I should have downshifted. But I'm talking too much. Lot of nice sweeping flat-out corners here. Tons of fun. This little bump right there when you're transitioning from one track to the other. You can see the front of the car dip down. Slow down. Missed the camera there. Missed the corner completely because I was thinking about something else. Let's do a quick camera change here. All right, let's use this angle here for a couple of laps. Also, kind of new to this live stream YouTube thing, so if you see something I should do differently or better, certainly put that in the chat. That's pretty cool. Always looking for some advice here on making things better. I think I got a pretty good idea of the layout now. I may shut up for a lap or two and try to put down a good lap here, or at least what I think is a good lap. I think this is just a lift, and then, oh, look at that one. Ah, shoot. I think that is a lift coming out of that little left-hander, and then obviously hard on the brakes before the really tight hairpin. Oh, I got a puppy dog right here next to me. Hi, Shelby. This is an easy one right there. No big drama on that little left-hander. I think that's a second. Oh, I hit that curb too hard. So there are some sausage curbs on the inside I got to make sure I stay off of. Yep, well, shouldn't go that wide there. Even though it's paved, they should let me race on that area. But they don't. Got another 1X. So you get penalty points, you get incident points when you go off track, when you spin, when you hit another car. Incident points don't matter much on a free practice like this. I think I might do on these, I may also add some AI cars as well. So I'm going to do a lift here. And then now I'm going to have to lift and brake going into that because I don't brush off enough speed. And then once I lose the back of the car there, that's what's happening on why I'm spinning there. All right, so that's lessons learned here. All right, so I can go off there a little bit. That's interesting. Why they'll let me not do track limits on this one, that one, but this one it's okay. See, there's that curve there. That's what I hit last time. Don't want to hit that one quite so hard. Yeah, that's 2 second gears now right there. Remember, anybody, we're giving away a $15 gift card to iRacing tonight. That's enough to buy a track or buy a car. So you need to put a comment in the chat. If you are on iRacing, make sure you put I'm on iRacing in the chat. That's how I will know that you are interested in the gift card. And then also I got to figure out how I get a hold of folks. That's going to be another one too. Yeah, I know. I got to watch the track. Thank you. I don't know. Could people hear, Jerry, can you hear Crew Chief talking to me? I think you can. Let me know in the chat if you can hear the Crew Chief talking to my ear on the live stream. If not, oh, you cannot. Okay, good. Well, not good, but that means I got to figure that portion out. Still, this is a brand new sim stream setup here, so, and I've never tried to add a game to a stream before, so that's why I'm going to have to go to YouTube University, go to Twitch University, and I also want to get a good overlay so that, oh, that was close. Get a nice little lock up there. Oh, look at those sausage curbs. Oh, can't hit those. All right, let's see if we can put a good lap in. Jerry, I'm going to stop talking for a minute here and see if I can put one good lap down. All right, so my best lap right now is a 121.4. Let's see if we can do better than that. Let's go below 121.4. Put a little tap of the brake there, settle the car. A little bit down there, and then in again. That's not bad. Saved. Good. No track limits there. Let's get back hard on the gas. Hit the apex there nicely. Tracks out, no problem. This one's flat out, or at least is flat. I don't have to lift at all going through here. I think there might be two. Sector 2 time is quick is what I've been told. Yeah, I need to do not downshift quite so soon there. 121.4 was my fast time last time. Let's see what happens is. Look at that, 120.7, fastest lap so far. Let's see if we can do better than 120.7. Yep, nope, too wide. That's going to give me a 1X. I saved it, though. At least I saved it. But look, that's already maybe now the estimated lap time's a 1:21.0. So this lap's going to be lots lower than the last lap. Can I make up a tenth? Can I make up 4/10 here? I don't think so. There's not really any space to make up a lot of time at this point in the lap. Also, with a 1.6 mile lap, once you make one mistake, you really can't get it back after that. Too tight. Let's see. The sausage curbs are brutal. You have a haptic feedback in the seat. I do not yet. I don't have any butt kickers on the seat yet. That's on the list. I do have to keep the peace with the family, and I'm not sure how much the haptic feedback will resonate through the floor to the house downstairs. But we're going to test it out and see. I want to get haptic feedback both in the seat as well as in the pedals. Sim Magic makes a really good system, which I'm probably going to end up getting here. Now, see that? I banged that sausage curb. Ah, fudge. That's my new goal also, to try to keep this family friendly, and usually fudge would not be the word I would use right there. I spend more time swearing at myself than I do at the other people on iRacing, although sometimes I do that too, so trying to keep the channel family friendly. Back right isn't cooperating. Yeah, tell me about it. All right, so I'm learning my lessons. No sausage curbs. No sausage curbs. I don't think there's really any corner where it works here. They're really big here. That's the other thing iRacing really does kind of cool, is that they actually go out when they laser scan these. If the sausage curbs at one racetrack are not necessarily the same as the sausage curbs at another racetrack, some tracks you can hit them, some corners you can hit them. This one is, oh, you know what? I don't have my gloves on. Maybe I should. Yeah, I probably downshifted too soon there. Oh, I'm running low on gas here. It looks like I've got 2 laps left. I'm going to do one more lap after this one, then pop in and fill up. I could put a lot more gas in, but that's not the fast way to get fast laps. So, you see, I brake way too late there. I'm not going to get off the track, but talking too much. So there's 2 Formula Vee leagues that I do. One I do is the official iRacing league, and that is a fixed league. So they give you the setups, and you just have to use whatever it is. What's the note here from? Yeah, last lap of fuel. Yep. All right. So we'll be pitting after this lap here. Let's see if I can figure this corner out better. Where do I really need to get on the brakes here? Yeah, I probably can go deeper into that. This portion of the racetrack is really pretty simple. It's just pretty much on the gas all the way to this hard right-hander here. Brake point is just maybe I can go a little deeper into that, but all right, coming in right now, being told to pit this time. Make sure I slow down before I get to the pit limiter line. All right. I am below 37 miles per hour is the pit lead speed. I want to make sure I don't exceed that. My limiter's on. And here we go. There's my pit box up there. Crew chief will count me down, hopefully. Oh, I missed it. See, that's something you got to be careful of. Back up. Oh, there we go. All right. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to change the camera here. Do we want to watch that one? Yeah. Let's see. Was that the one I used the first time? Nah, no one wants that camera. Let's go back to that one. And I will move. Oh, no, undo that. Wrong button. Just pull that just out of. You know, can I just make it smaller? Still a little bit into view. So yeah, the only way is I can go here. Get that out of the view. I'm going to get this one. I don't mind if that's in the view so much. Maybe I do. I don't know. All right. Jerry, if you're still watching, how's my microphone sound? Does that sound okay? Am I too loud, too soft? Hope that's good. All right. So that's all done. We're going to do, let's see, it's 9:30 Pacific time. Anybody who's out there who might be watching, Mike is great. Thank you. And I think the light on from the main camera is good. I'm going to go for about another 15 minutes here maybe. I'm out in California, Los Angeles, so it's 9:30 in the evening here. The family is out at they're out at I think they're at the Academy Museum tonight, seeing Norma Way and hearing a talk from Academy Award-winning actress Sally Field tonight. So that's what my family's doing. So I'm home alone with the dog. That's more their thing than my thing. So, I didn't clear the tear off on my. Now the nice thing about this is I did not lose all the tire temperatures because I did not get new tires. So I should have nice warm tires here for, let me do maybe 4 or 5 more laps before we hang this one up. First of 304 iRacing World Tour. I know, I've said it's like, wow, that's kind of cool. For those, also, so iRacing comes with a bunch of free tracks and free cars. I don't know how many of the 304 are free. I'm going to guess between the 2 cars and tracks, I'm going to guess maybe there's 50 free cars, or, between the 250. But that means that it'll be about $11 for every one of these that I do that aren't, that I haven't already bought. So it'll cost me a little bit of money to that. Going to step out for a separate look at many more streams. Cool. Thank you, Jer. I don't know if I'm going to see you at work tomorrow, but no, actually I probably won't because you work early and I work late tomorrow. Did I break the car? I should get more speed out of 4th gear there. Did I do something?
Come on, Brian. Track limits, pay attention.
Or is that just really uphill? Oh, sausage curb hell. That may be a new thing. We call it SCH, sausage curb drama. This must be pretty uphill. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, just do a lift here. Yeah. Yeah. A lot more than a lift. Ugh. If I can get the Trophy AI
Sector 1 is 3.7
driving
your best.
coach audio on the stream, and I'm sure I can. I just got to learn how to do it because it'll be the same way to get the crew chief on the stream. Also, let me know if you want me to do some of these with the Trophy AI, which is kind of interesting. Ooh, see, I overshot that corner a little bit, but I'm not gonna crash. Nice job there.
Sector 2 time is quick.
The recovery wasn't horrible. Not good. Yeah. Let's see if I can put one good
Sector
lap
3 is 1.4 off your best.
There's a big bump there on the exit of turn, whatever that is, maybe turn 3 there. I'm guessing that's considered turn 3.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off your best.
Yeah, going to second gear there is too soon. If I am going to use second
Sector 2 is 1.0 off your best.
A lot of oversteer there as well.
Track limits, pay attention.
Yep, I did it again.
Come on, Ryan. You gotta watch the track limit.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to do 3 more laps. Yeah, I do think that's a second gear corner. I just don't need to downshift until right before I get back on the gas. Too soon of a break there. All right, 3 more laps. Ugh. So what I did is I went down to second gear too early. That's why I'm locking up the backs and spinning there. See if I can get that corner down. 2 more laps to get that corner down. I think I've got the other ones pretty much where I know what I need to do. That corner 3, 2-3 combinations really got me a little in my head here.
Okay, Ryan, sector 2 is 0.4, slower than your best.
Yeah, I'm turning it way too soon there. At least I know what I'm doing wrong there. So flat out here, go wide. All right, that's kind of right. Only 0.2 off the predictive. Can I really nail this last corner?
Good job, Ryan. Your sector 2 time is good. You gotta watch the track limit.
Oh, am I gonna do it? Am I gonna do it? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Fast lap. All right, 1 more lap. Let's see if I go a little fast. Let's see if can I get below 120? Can I hit a 119 here? Oh, no, nope. See, I got excited. All right, folks. Well, that's good. The second and last lap, I banged my best lap of the session. A 120 by 513. See, I got a little ambitious there. My ambition was not up to my talent didn't match my ambition there, folks. All right, we're gonna cool down here. This might be a good place. Can I do donuts in this car? I don't know. Let's see.
0.2 off your best in sector 2.
All right, there we go. Let's hit pit lane here. All right, everyone. Let's see. Jerry, thank you for watching. Anybody else who is watching and not in the chat, appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this. We're going to get some more cars out here. We're going to get some chat folks
watch
here.
your speed here.
We're going to get some chatters. And there's the...
Engage the limiter.
And we're going to run down to pit lane here. Let's see if I can hit my box this time. Cool. All right, everybody. It's been fun.
98%.
Again, appreciate
96.
it. Appreciate the people in the chat. Coolness. Until next time, everybody, you guys have yourself a great week. Stay safe and go do some sim racing.